I'm Jay Victoria, the Energy Queen, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you about something very important in the energy world that you deal with every single day, and that is negative energy. I'm going to start out by saying that what we call negative energy is a lot of different names. So you have probably heard the word blocks, negative energy blocks. The reason why we say that is because negative energy actually gets in the way of your natural light, or you could say it blocks you. But it's not like chunks of blocks. It's just something that is basically casting a shadow over the light that you are, okay? We also call negative energy triggers. Triggers are the same as negative energy, okay? We call them negative patterns. Have you heard that one? There's this cycle, there's this pattern that keeps happening in my reality, and the source is negative energy inside of me. I know it. So we have a lot of different ways of describing this one thing, and I'm going to tell you all about it because by learning about it, you can help yourself overcome it faster. Okay? So the truth about negative energy is that it is definitely like energy. I see energy visually, and what negative energy looks like is a lot of different shapes and sizes and, things that it looks like. I see a lot of things that look like bugs and sort of like things with legs and spider-like things. But energetically, all that this is energy that is a low frequency. So it's just, what energy is, you feel energy, but negative energy is just a low frequency. And the reason why negative energy doesn't feel good inside of you is because you are naturally positive energy. If no one ever told you this, I'm going to tell you right now. You are 100% positive energy only as your true identity. Negative energy is not any part of your identity. Negative energy, in fact, is not personal to you. The blocks that you have inside of you, they could be in anybody. They're not personal. They're not part of your identity. A lot of people talk about the shadow self. I'm going to be honest. I don't really see that. I don't know what that is from seeing energy. It's not a self in any way, okay? Your self, your true self, your identity is positive energy only, okay? So I guess you could say the self, the shadow self people talk about is just the negative energy that's currently inside of you. But from my work, I've learned it's like dirt, it's like bacteria, it's like a COVID infection or a cold. This stuff can be in anybody, and it is definitely not personal to you. So there's no reason to ever hang on to it. And that's one of its favorite things to convince you of, is that it's part of you and you need to kind of like keep it inside and work through it, or you never need it to be inside of you ever. It doesn't help you to have it longer inside of you. It doesn't help you to take longer to get it out of you. It's sort of just like cleaning. It's like you can either wash a window fast, or you can, wash it really tiny, like with a Q-tip, really slow. It's like, what's the goal? Clear energy, getting rid of it. That's exactly what this is like. So negative energy is low frequency. It's not natural to you, and that's why it doesn't feel good when you have it inside of you. When you have negative energy inside of you, it affects everything about your life, because your energy is the deepest level. You don't go deeper than that. That's it. So whatever's going on in your energy will show up in your mind, your mindset. It creates your mindset. What's in your energy will create the way you look, your health, your thoughts, your life experience. Everything in your reality is created by your energy. So that's why dealing with your energy, making changes in your energy is so valuable and so important. And like I said, the faster you do it, the better, because it's gonna be faster. Again, like cleaning a window fast with a huge rag or with a little Q-tip, like it's better to do it faster, no question. So the negative energy, a few things about it that you need to know is that what energies are in general are beliefs. So these aren't random low frequencies. What they are are specific negative beliefs. I like to call them little creatures, okay? Both positive and negative. And by the way, it's not positive or negative. Energy exists on a scale just like sound. You don't have high sounds and low sounds. You have high sounds and then less high and less high, and you go down and you're getting to low sounds and low sounds. It's a whole spectrum, a gradient of frequency. Same with energy, same with light. If you think about it, there's not light and dark, there's light and then like less light, and then you get kind of gray, and then you're like dark, and then you're like really dark. Energy is exactly the same way. So low frequency, it's not just negative energy, it's like really negative, more negative, a little less negative, and it's a gradient. And what these are little beings, they're little creatures, they're beliefs. You can imagine like a light energy is like a ball of light. I've seen that for sure. And it is a positive belief. I am love. I am loved. Something like that. Or life is good. I am supported. God loves me. Everything works out for me. Think of any positive belief you can possibly think of. And then on the negative side, you have I'm not good enough is a really common one. I don't have enough money. I'm not safe. Nobody loves me. No one cares about me. These are literal, like little creatures, and they have a look. They have a kind of like personality. All energies are little creatures, but they are the belief. It's kind of hard to explain because we don't have this in the physical world, but like they are like the belief. It's like they just keep repeating it. Like they are, that's what they are. So they're all a very specific belief and a very specific frequency. The way that it gets decided whether they're light or dark is whether the belief is true. And not just from your perspective, from the bigger perspective. Is it the actual truth? Meaning, is it enlightened? If a belief is true, it is light. The more true it is, the lighter it is. The less true it is, the darker it is. The less enlightened it is. Another word for that is lies. It's not true. It's a fear. It's another word for negative energy. So the more true a belief is, the lighter it will be. The less true a belief is, the darker it will be. So that actually takes away some judgment too, because it's not about like good or bad. It's just about true or not true. From the bigger picture's perspective, that's God's perspective, because that's taking into account every detail of existence ever. And that's something that you can't see as a human. So as a human, what happens and how they get into you, both positive and negative beliefs, is that your soul is the commander of your energy. It's the commander of what gets in, because the moment you choose a belief, that energy comes in of the belief. If you choose a positive belief, positive energy comes in. If you choose a negative belief, negative energy comes in. And those become part of your frequency. Fun fact, positive energy never leaves you, because it's like a magnet to, you are positive energy. So the positivity just comes in and it kind of like just melts into who you are. It brings your light out even more. It can manifest positive things in your reality, because if you want something in your reality to happen, that's going to be a positive belief inside of you. This positive thing that makes me feel positive is happening. That's positive belief. So that would be a positive energy. And once that's in you, what happens is it will manifest in your world, because that's how your world gets created. Your energy literally is like a projector of a movie. Like when you go to the movie theater, you know that what you're watching on the screen isn't really there, right? Hopefully. It's a projector with a film reel that's projecting all the images. So your life is the same way. What is in your energies, all the frequencies that are in your energy, projects into your reality. So if you have something positive inside of you, you're going to see that energy brought to life in different things that feel like that. Same with negative energy though. That's why negative blocks are such a problem. They will bring out things that make you feel that negative frequency in terms of events, or maybe getting a zit, or like things happening in your health, or having negative beliefs in your mind all the time and negative thoughts. So that's the origin. And so this is the deepest level. This is when you're working with the creator, the creation of your life. And getting clearer energy is not just about feeling lighter. It's about literally having a more positive reality, which is pretty valuable if you ask me. So negative energy gets into you in the first place because you just chose that negative belief was true. And as a human, you have a limited perspective. We have free will. We can choose to believe literally whatever we want. And by the way, beliefs are not the same as thoughts. Thoughts come and go. You think thoughts and they come and go all the time. A belief is when your soul really makes a decision that this is the truth. This is what I believe is the truth. And so that's why a lot of the blocks inside of you are from childhood, because that's when you're the most vulnerable and susceptible to be open, because you really don't know. Am I safe? Am I a good person? Am I good enough? I don't know. And so if things happen that make you believe, I'm not good enough, I'm not safe, people don't like me, whatever those negative beliefs are, those are going to be energies that come into you. And they're hard to get rid of even as an adult sometimes, because you were just so susceptible and you really believed them and you really didn't see otherwise. And that's why people do lots of therapy and inner child work. What you're trying to do is just change the belief. You're trying to see the truth. You're trying to see through all the negativity and the clouds, the cloudiness that negative energy causes in you. And the crazy thing is too, when negative energy comes into you, it affects what I call your spiritual prescription. It literally clouds your vision. And I'm sure you've seen people who almost look like they have clouds around their eyes. Like their eyes are really dark and they have a kind of like dark appearance. It looks like you can almost see like shadows coming out of them. That's because they have a lot of negative energy inside of them. Again, that's not who they really are. It's just currently there. It can leave as fast as it came in. And it comes in just like that fast. It can leave just that fast. It's not part of you. It's not part of them either. But what negative energy does when it's inside of you is it clouds your perception. So that's why a lot of people who look like that have ideas about the world that are really negative, and they really believe it. And it's not the truth, but they really believe it. And that's why all those negative beliefs are inside of them. If they stopped believing those things, then the negative energy would have to leave. Same with you. If you stop believing a negative belief, which is what a lot of people are trying to do in therapy for years, trying to change the negative beliefs, you're trying to find the truth. The reason you're trying to do that is because the moment you do, the negative energy rises out of you like a shadow. I've seen like ghosts almost, like big dark things coming out of your energy. And it can't come back in once it's been released from your soul, because the moment it comes out, your soul learns, oh, that negative belief isn't true. It's not part of me. Your soul only keeps inside of it beliefs that it believes are truth. Remember, they're not actual truth, but it's in your perception what is true. And so that's why we're always trying to learn lessons in life, because it actually improves your life. That's the way that therapy, one way that it can actually improve your life, is if you understand a negative belief about yourself isn't true, oh, that negative energy comes out. Guess what will happen next? You're going to look brighter, your eyes will get brighter, your reality will get better, your health will get better, you won't be going through the same cycles and patterns. That's what everybody's trying to accomplish. The problem is that can take years, and that can take a really long time. And trust me, negative energy can leave very quickly. It doesn't have to be a process that takes years. And that's why I do the work I do with Energy Queen Alchemy. What I actually do is I dissolve the negative frequencies, because I learned, and I was actually trained by God in this process. It's totally from Him, from Jesus, through the resurrection. That's where I got all this info. He trained me to understand that when you combine a positive frequency with a negative frequency, and this is energetic science. The energy world is just as scientific and organized. It has laws just like the natural world. If you combine a positive frequency with a negative frequency, the negative frequency instantly dissolves. So you can get rid of deep-seated beliefs that are affecting you, affecting your life, affecting your health, affecting everything. They don't feel good inside of you. You don't feel right. You have tension in your body, which is brought on by your body reacting to negative energy inside of it. It contracts. It's fear. I literally, throughout my sessions, I feel my muscles letting go. My clients tell me the same. your body literally relaxes, comes back to its own homeostasis. You literally don't have the same beliefs inside your head, because if you dissolve the energy of those beliefs, you'll come out of the session being like, I just don't believe that anymore, because it's not inside of you. So it's like a reverse engineering. Instead of trying to change the beliefs, which can take a long time because you have to authentically change it. You can't just pretend you changed it. As soon as you authentically change your belief, the negative energy has to leave. You don't believe that anymore. It will never come back because you learned, but that can take a long time. That's a process that's always happening in life, by the way. You're just learning all the time what the truth is about yourself, about life, all the time. So luckily your energy is always, it's always in movement. But I'm talking about a lot of the deep-seated childhood stuff that really affects the quality of your life every single day. That is stuff that some people don't ever get cleared, because you may never be able to change those beliefs unless you really, really work at it. And again, it can take a lot of investment of your time, of your money. I think therapy is quite expensive. I'm not completely down on therapy. I think having someone to talk to is wonderful, but I'm just talking about the people that feel that they need something to change, and to change fast, because I know that's how I felt. That's why I created this method, and I'm so excited about it. Basically, if you combine a positive frequency with the negative frequency, then it will dissolve. And so you just get to let it go, and your soul will never let that frequency back in. You get to have the benefit of having clearer energy instantly, and your reality upgrades, your health upgrades, everything upgrades, and you get to experience what you are looking for, which is relief from negative energy. And negative energy doesn't feel good inside of you. I know that. I have dealt with a lot to prepare me for working with people and understanding and having a lot of compassion. And it's really important to have energetic health, in my opinion. And this is a new world skill. It's a new world service. It's like a facial for your soul. It's like doing soul laundry. And I'm developing new things right now to help you be able to access clear energy on a regular basis, because just like you take care of your health, and we don't complain about it, we just know it's a fact, your energy is the same. You got to take care of your energy. You got to learn about it. The more you learn about it, the more you can make better decisions. That's why I love to teach. I'm not just telling everybody, you know, the only option for ever getting better is working with me. Obviously, it's a lot faster, and just like with any other service, you're going to get better results. But it's also about learning. It's about education. I want people to understand. I want you to understand the truth about these things, because even learning the truth right now can help you let go more and more of negative beliefs inside of you that maybe you were holding about negative energy itself, or what's possible for you. So your beliefs and your energy are always changing, luckily. And it's really important to learn how it all works, so that, again, you can start to do things to support yourself and start to try to have more positive beliefs. Really question the negative beliefs that you really believe, and try to see the truth. And that's what I was saying about the spiritual prescription. That's another really cool benefit of clear energy, is you actually see more of the truth faster. And one of the truths that is kind of a crazy concept, but it's actually really real, is that if you think about it, like, you can only see through your eyes, right? You can only see through your perspective, and your perspective is colored by how much negative energy is inside of you right now. So you aren't quite seeing the truth, right? And a lot of times after sessions, my clients will tell me, like, reality looks more vivid and vibrant. And I'm like, yeah, and it didn't change. You just got clearer. And so the crazy truth is that we actually live in paradise right now. You live in paradise. Paradise is all around us. And like the fall of Adam and Eve, that was really not an actual, like, physical fall. It's just that this process of taking negative energy into our being started at that time. So that's what we're doing all the time. We have negative energy coming in, out, and it affects what we see. But we never left. We're still in paradise. We're always there, but we can't always see it, and that is painful for us. And so the clearer your energy gets, the more you actually look around yourself and you go, oh my God, I'm already there. I'm already here. Life is so incredible. Life is so beautiful. You start looking at animals and you see, like, oh my God, we live in paradise. Like, you start looking at nature and it's just so much more vivid, and the colors are more vivid, and the truth about where we live is much more incredible and beautiful and positive than we can understand. And so your frequency on this planet really matters, because you're contributing to the health of the planet, the way things work, and the healing of the planet is going to come from us having clear energy ourselves, because the planet's perfect. It is self-healing. It's wonderful. The animals are perfect. We live in paradise, but our energy affects the frequencies that are going on here. It affects the reality you live in and how positive that is. So getting clear energy is actually a huge responsibility for each of us. And not all of us are going to be open to learning about these concepts. But if you are listening to me right now, it means you're one of the people who is meant to like be a leader in this area and understand these things, because when your frequency starts to get higher, you're going to be able to help the whole planet to heal. And it's not just healing, it's when your energy gets clearer, remember, you start to see the truth. And that also includes being able to download higher frequency ideas, which includes solutions. And we need a lot of solutions to fix climate change, to fix, a lot of different things that are going on. We need people to be able to live at a higher frequency so that we can literally download those answers. And I think that's all I'm going to say for this video. It was quite a lot. So if you are interested in working with me, I'll put my free consult link in the description. If you liked this video, I'm going to link another one that I think you'll like in the description as well. And I hope you enjoyed this. And if you would like to get in touch with me, I'll put my email. But thank you so much for watching. I hope that you learned a lot from this video. And the other cool thing is that this is timeless knowledge. It will not change. I'm only ever getting new things to add on to it, but this is timeless info that hopefully can benefit you your whole life long whenever you watch this. And if you are interested in getting clearer energy, the invitation is there to work with me, and you can start by clicking the link for a free consult. So thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I'll see you later.